Alright everybody, how are we doing today? So today we're going to be doing another Tom Macdonald reaction. The guy who is the voice of people who are the most demonized, one of the most hated people groups in the world today, i.e. white people. But he also talks about how rap music has come to just normalize things like drugs and whoring and all sorts of licentious behavior. And he's criticizing it, and they don't like him for it. He's calling them out on their bullshit, and that's good. Tom Macdonald, good guy. Sick of white people being hated on, and sick of drug and substance abuse being made to seem like it's cool. It's not cool, not even close. Of course, the closest I ever get to that is maybe the occasionally hitting the bottle every now and again. Anyway, this is Tom Macdonald, No Response. Let's go.
I'm the rapper that these other rappers jealous of. I made more off CDs than rappers who are selling drugs. True story. Every single aspect independent. I got texts from presidents and major labels I ain't read yet. Told my manager I'd knock him out and he was like the homie. Then I fired him. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, dog. Au revoir. I don't need nobody's help. It's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here, babe. This is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses, look I get it. Your videos get no views, you say my name and people click it. But I'm different, you need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full, I counted 7 digits like
y'all attack me with disses, attract all the critics. I'll laugh at predictions, surpass all the limits. The whacker, the rapper, the more he's angered by the fact that I'm winning. I'm stacking the millions, it's tragic to witness like cancer in children.
Hey, no playlist, no pay clicks, no fake. Rappers call me gay cause my braids pink. Yo, main, go crazy, so wasted. Front row at my show, I'm her favorite.
I'm famous, they basically hate that I made it. Get paid more in a day than they claim on their paycheck. I'm patient, but say my name again, I ain't playing. I'll buy the place that you stay in, then raise the rent till the space in your parents' basement is vacant.
They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm gifted. I did it without a label's assistance. I made the business decisions, I overcame the addictions. Lived in the streets, got evicted, kicked it with killers and strippers. But still my vision was different. I bought a mic, started spitting, produced the beats and I mixed it. I turned my hand into a fist and flipped the bird to the system. I prayed I'd finish my mission and keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. It's mathematics and physics, I had to travel the distance. I had to add some ambition and then subtract my suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions.
And still these rappers wanna sneak this all over my Facebook, always trying to tweet. I ain't gonna keep this a secret, my marketing genius. The algorithm triggered by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks, I call me rich. 1 million monthly listens on Spotify, I'm about to drop a couple $1 million on a crib, $250,000 on a whip. I just sent my mom a grip, and first of all I heard it all. I could write a perfect song, I Google the net worth of rappers hating and I don't respond. Middle finger from a private jet, I don't give a single flying. Every single person I have met, in person on Twitter they're tough.
Yo, if rappers wanna beef, I got the roast pan. Put them in the dirt like a UFO crash. Double time rappers mad I murder it with slow raps. All they do is go fast, turn them to some ghosts with the most facts. Slow clap, pulling triggers quickly with no blowback. Cracking under pressure like a cold glass. No fans, jealous that I rose fast. Y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't laugh. Say you got the smoke, can't afford gas. Oh man, so sad. You record your album in a closet full of clothes with a notepad. Strong on the outside, muscles with no bone mass.
Let's look at me for a second, man. I was deep in depression, making me weak and pathetic. I thought I needed their blessings, it leaves an impression. I feel the infection, repeating the lessons will only lead to me, and that's a lethal injection. And I was chasing a dragon with no medieval invention. I go to sleep and dream my life would be for me if I catch it. I let my demons possess me till I woke up in the wreckage and realized that I destroyed a whole cathedral of blessings. It's like my feet were magnetic, the street was steel, we connected. I couldn't seem to reach the sky no matter how far I'm stretching. And I was beaten to death and screaming for help for a second. Now I put everything I bleed into completing my records. I can't compete with my past, but I'm still seeking the relics. And I believe with every breath I breathe the sequel is better. No fear, surrender, I'm clear. The pressure, the tears I remember will never let me forget I was near to the devil. I never claimed to be holy, but I got angels protection. I got a barbed wire halo and devil horns I don't mention. Yeah, the Lord is my savior, but revenge is so tempting. I don't expect to see heaven. If that's the case, I respect it. Cause I tried to cage the beast, but it's woken up the broken locks. I'm crushing everything I see like empty cans of soda pop. You titties on your knees like a grandma who don't own a bra. Put a bullet in your head like words you only spoke to God.
I'm rowing
through an ocean all alone inside an open box, frozen from the blowing snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You'd hope I croak, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid rock. Hey, I ain't talking to you losers like you know the cops. I'm rich and that ain't bad for a kid who couldn't hold a job. Budget brand rappers, all that Gucci fake, I own a lot. You can't afford the way I live, you trying to control the cost. Whoa, I'm in solo mode, your promo won't affect the drop. Artists that you promo don't have clout, the photo likes are bought. Try to put me in the dirt, I'll thrive like you were growing pot. You prototypes are hurt, y'all need work, let me open shop. Y'all don't understand me like a burner phone, it's coded talk. You'll never see my POV like you don't know the GoPro off. Make sure that the drone is all in slow-mo, so when y'all get shot, the footage captures every single moment while your corpses rot. Shoot it all on Rokinons, touch it up in Photoshop. Upload it to YouTube with a donate button for your mom. So alarmed, y'all can never reach me with those broken arms. Untouchable as alcoholics' wallets at an open bar. Unbreakable Da Vinci Code embedded in like most my songs. Gang is full of animals, you think my home is Noah's Ark. Past is full of broken hearts, opponents that have blown apart. My logo on the stove, I let it smolder till they know the mark. While y'all were finding Nemo, I composed a team of total sharks. Hid inside the reef and chiseled teeth till they were over sharp. Y'all fishy rappers went to sleep to dream of coral seas and stars. We silently and violently reminded y'all the ocean's dark. Lordy, I really feel sorry for your corny bars. Maybe you'll improve and this is setting up your story arc. I am more like Iron Man, you are more like Tony Stark. You're human, I'm a robo-suit equipped with guns and poison darts. Choking y'all to death like I am Homer home alone with Bart. I wish you would on every glowing star. Core is hard, high performance parts from a pro garage. All I see is smoke and sparks every time your motor starts. What more you got in store for me? Your death threats were ghost stories, and what's next gonna be painful. Gravestones.
Oh, Tom, why do you always do this to me? Why do you give so many damn lyrics to break into and analyze? His lyric sheets are so fucking long. Ugh. Skipping the choruses, have to. Except I didn't hear a chorus. That was literally all verse. Still, I mean, he proves something that I've been saying all along. You can be edgy without explicit swearing and cursing all over the place. There are other ways to express yourself in an intense and edgy atmosphere. Sometimes it can be just as simple as carefully selecting words in a sentence to communicate in a way that demands emotion and attention in that moment. You know, this is his other side. On one hand, he raps about, you know, the creeping hatred and growing hatred of white people. And on the other hand, he raps about the normalization of substance abuse and whoring in rap music and going after mumble rappers. To be honest with you, I don't know which one deserves the most attention. I think that second one, though. I think that's a little more important to address at the moment, if you're a rapper, because that shit's gross. But I think the more I listen to rap, the more I like the sound of it. It's kind of growing on me. It's not a genre I was ever socialized to or normalized to in the past, so this is relatively new to me. I think I might have gone through a rap phase way back in middle. Nobody's help, it's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here, babe, this is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record. So yeah, literally the team of his music is just him and his, I guess, girlfriend or wife. Yeah, I mean, who else? You know, he's not like a pop star. Freaking pop stars have like teams of like 5 writers to come up with a simple lyric sheet, and he only got himself. That's how you know the true artists from the fakers. The true artists can write all their shit on their own without any help. Those are the real artists. Me and Nova work the books, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out to all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'm a die rich while your casket full of broke bones. Ain't gonna respond to all your disses. Look, I get it, your video's got no views. You saw my name and people click it. But I'm different, you need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full, I counted 7 digits like... Fuck y'all attack me with disses, attract all the critics. I laugh at predictions, surpass all the limits. The whacker the rapper, the more he's angered by the fact that I'm winning. I'm stacking the millions. It's tragic to witness, like cancer in children. Yikes, Tom, yikes. That's how you be edgy, though. Although, he might be pushing the line a little bit here. Like, maybe he's walking up the line and just stepping on it and going no further. I no playlists, no paid clicks, no fake shit. Rappers call me gay because my braid's pink. I thought your braids were blonde. Anyway. Your main bitch go crazy, so wasted front row at my show. I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that. I made it. Get paid more in a day than they claim on their paycheck. Patient, but say my name again. I ain't paying. I'll buy the place that you're staying, then raise the rent to the space in your parents' basement is vacant. They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm gifted. I did it without the label's assistance. I made the business decisions. I overcame addictions, lived in the streets, got evicted. Kicked it with the killers and strippers, but still my vision was different. I bought a mic, started spitting, produced the beats, and I mixed it. I turned my hand into a fist and flipped the bird to the system. I prayed I'll finish my mission, keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. Clever metaphor with the vehicles there. There I go again. Carbonated beverages. There I go again. Excuse me. It's mathematics and physics. I had to travel the distance. I had to add some ambition in to subtract my suspicions. I wasted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses for liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions. Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you find a way to rap and express yourself in a way that involves being clean. No use of overly explicit language, maybe an F-bomb or two, no drugs, no whoring around, no nothing. He's making a clear point that rap music is full of that bullshit, and mumble rappers and whatnot. Dude's showing the power of clean music, clean rapping. No drugs, no... Wouldn't be surprised if this guy was straight edge. Lyrically, the rhyme scheme is simply incredible. Like, starts out a little shaky, but it gets really solid in the middle. I'm gonna rate the music... I don't know how to rate this. I'm gonna stick with the silent count because it's making a powerful point. So I just want to draw attention to it. Tom Macdonald is a powerful voice for expression and expressing things that need to be expressed but historically haven't been getting expressed. So I'd say he's become an important figure, not just for rap music, but in general. You, sir, have my respect. And it wasn't just given to you, you've won it. Like in a battle. Yeah, I've seen his haters online. They're just not rational at all. They pull little things, tiny little problems, and try to make them seem like they're really big. They just hate him because they don't like white rappers. They don't want his message out there because they know it makes them look bad. Yeah. People out there don't like the truth because it's an inconvenience to their narrative and it's an inconvenience to them. If the truth is an inconvenience to you, consider changing your evil ways. I mean it. Anyway, that's about all. Peace.